Hey guys, we're back with Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. This would be part... Hold on, let me go make sure I'm looking at this correctly. This is part 25. So we are part 25 and we are getting ready to head to the fourth disc. So last time we actually beat up on Lloyd, and we finally took him out, and Dart decided to forgive him. Oh, I didn't notice this item box over here. No, just a Rave Twister. That's a win item, I think. It's an AoE attack. So now we're going that other way that we would have gone when we fought Wendigo. Or before we got to Wendigo, we're going the other way when we went down into that little tunnel area. Now we're going the other way. Rose pretty much made quick work of him because she does like a crap ton of damage. She is a powerhouse. I gotta say, all the new subscribers I got, you guys are amazing. I don't know who you are, where you coming from, but please keep them coming. Everything we do, the more you do, the more I can do. Excuse me. I might just thought I'd get some recording in now. Maybe I'll play the game with the guys later. I don't know. I don't know if that will happen or not. Who knows? But you know, try to throw this out here now because now I'm kind of slowing down on night. You guys know it's 9 o'clock here, so wherever you're watching from, it's 9 o'clock where I am. PM. Most effective at night because I don't know. I just became a night person as in my adult life. It's like we're just gonna keep having a bunch of battles before we get out of here. And no, I will still not use charm posters because I really don't need it. Like, Rose really doesn't have to attack, but I'm gonna let her attack just because I want to clean it. I want to get through this quick. There's so much damage. Anybody saw that last video, like, man, she was putting in work in that last video. She was hitting like a truck, like for reals. Then anybody that, like I say, that did see that live video yesterday, anybody that saw that, yeah, I was doing some extra things, like in terms of I got some other projects I'm trying to get in the middle of for those who didn't hear about it. Excuse me. When that project comes to fruition, we gonna start doing some Pokemon stuff. And anybody that doesn't know me, that's my life's work. I said it in the last video. In one of my last videos, I am a retired Pokemon trainer. I stopped training them. Honestly, after Gen 6, I stopped caring. Then once Gen 7 came out, I played it just to beat it. Gen 8 came out. Gen 8 was super easy, and I could care less about Gen 9 because screw that. So, without further ado, let's move it on. Get around now. You just sliding all across. Yes, this ice, you can slide on it, so it can be a little tricky to move across. It can throw you off by little bits. I forgot. We actually have an optional boss coming up. And of course, you know me, I'm gonna fight it. Yep. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but normally I forgot to turn my phone on silent. But I don't think the tone was super loud. Just getting some Facebook notifications. And I'm interacting with some of my Pokemon fans too. Well, people that well, not even fans, like more like my Pokemon comrades. So now we're going down here into Guariano. So now we go across here. There is a spot you can heal in the next area. I don't think there's any special monsters right here. There are some in the 4th disc, but I don't really know what, I forgot what they are, so I don't really ever fight them because one can only die to poison damage, one can only die to confusing damage, so it has to hit itself. It's pretty confusing. If you ain't got satchels, I say don't even waste your time fighting them. Cause like by this time you saw how easily I beat Lloyd, so it's just that simple. Oh, now we're going into the snowfield. That little area that's across that you can see from here, that's gonna be the grand section. Oh, go up here and get this little chest. You can get a burnout. I don't really need it, but I don't need this thing at all. There are some other optional bosses in here I will try to fight after I figure out how to fight them. So what I'm going to do, this is a wild man. Well, he's a dark element, so I'll just attack him. I was going to use the burnout on him if he was a water, but he's not, so I'm just going to mess him up pretty bad. And she one-shotted him. The power of Rose. One new weapon and she is causing mass destruction. Well, once you go into this little spot here, this is absolutely for Bellwell. Now basically you go over here and you talk about this little thing of what goes on at you're gonna have this little chit chat about Emperor Diaz. Ruins of Cadessa 3 years ago. So that is the fabled Emperor Diaz. I don't even think I think this is the first time on screen we've seen what he looks like. That name Melbu Frama, like I say, if you saw in some of the earlier videos, he is the guy he's the leader of basically the Winglies. He was the one who was the head of he was the general of the Winglies in the Dragon campaign 11,000 years ago. Excuse me. And, talk more about the Moonchild and how it destroyed the Earth. Yada, yada, yada. More useless dialogue. It really doesn't matter until we actually meet Emperor Diaz in person. And Veilweb, when we get there, it's some optional bosses in there, but I don't know when I can go back and fight them, so I'll just have to look it up and figure out when I can go back and fight them on screen. Like I say, I don't know what Faust is, and I have no clue where he is. I don't even know how to fight the man. I might go do it on screen if I can figure out where he is. I have to look his battle up because that means I'm going to do a lot more grinding and get some more Legends cards because he has some really powerful magic. And like I say again, the only way to actually get him is you need all 50 of the, what do you call those things? Stardust. You need all 50 of them to get the item that'll dispel his He'll need all 50 of them to get the item that'll cast his shadow away. If you enter the battle with a shadow, it will I think it instantly kills you. If you do not run, you're basically dead because you can't hurt it. But basically everybody's healed up. If you want to sit here and grind right here, this is a good spot to grind in. You can fight a few different enemies. You can always run in there. Even especially if you play on PS4, you can always quick save. But you can run in there and always just sit and you can rest and you'll heal up automatically. Well, this is another part of the snowfield. Oh, everybody's healed up and ready to go. I don't think I need to put anything else on. So we're gonna keep this going. I'm just gonna fall down like we're supposed to. We're actually getting ready to fight the boss. See, there is a way of doing this stuff, but I'm not gonna do it because those two little boxes that's right there. One is the dancer's ring. The other is a dancer's ring. The other is something else. The dancer's ring is basically the woman equivalent of the bandit's ring. It raises up. It's an accessory that raises up 20 points. It is very simple to do. To get that one, it's the box on the right. You gotta go off. You can go off on each side of the of that little sign. If you go off on the right side of your screen, that's closest to you. You'll go down. You'll hit. I think you need to hit when you saw those little icons come up over your head. You literally hit the second one. You hit X on the second one and the fourth one, and he'll land next to that box, and he'll get that box. So if you want that, that's how you get that one. I'm still not really I don't really care for it because all my accessories go on my girls. Somebody also said in the last video, I never thought about it, if you want to use your dragoons against what's his name, Lloyd, his instant death with the Dragon Buster can be stopped with the talisman, and I never knew that strategy. Like, you guys are teaching me something. So I had never known that. So we want to go through here first for the optional boss. Going back up, you just going back. Basically, you just going. You only come down here because you want the items and you want to fight that optional boss. No, Muru falls over and yoo-hoo, dart. She's being Muru. I thought we have no business in here. But look at Muru. Let's give her a little break. Oh, hold on. Pow, right in the kisser. Threw a snowball and landed him right in the face. It'd be cool if it just melted in front of Dart because he's fire element. This is a fort for humans. When Emperor Diaz, he declared war here with on the Winglies. And now she runs back towards me. And of course she's all out of breath because, excuse me, she is little Miss Energetic. And she just walks so proudly. I love the way Muru walks. She walks so like she's just such a proud lady. These are these little skulls, but I don't think they're really all that bad. I'm actually just gonna throw something at them possibly. Oh, they threw something at me, so you see how that goes. There we go, just checking something real quick. Yep, just checking something. So, this is not going to be a hard thing. Kill everything, everybody. Kill everything. I would advise, if you really want to in this battle, please equip your talisman if you still have it. I sold mine because I don't really care to use it. Somebody dies, they die. Because this next boss this is optional boss, it can cause instant death. I don't really care. Like I say, if I really need my characters to go up levels, I'll just rack them up. Like, I'll just go grind on screen. And his Hex Hammer is getting even more powerful. And Rose is just out of her mana strength. I told you this is why she's my favorite character. I just want them to remake this game with so much better graphics. I would love to see all of these characters and instead of 3D models and just update the game itself. Because now we're older, we make the game too easy. Back then this game was really hard and we didn't have the patience for it. Let's see, additions. Moonstrike's about to level up. And he's already at his last. He's already coming up on his last level for Hex Hammer, so we're looking pretty good. We get this box here. This is a Midnight Terror. Basically, all it does is it puts fear on minor enemies. So basically, any random enemy you fight, you can just throw it at it. It'll put fear on them automatically. I don't care to use it because, as you can see, Rose and Hashel can basically one-shot anything that they want to right now. This is Diaz basically talking about his march on the Winglies and all that good stuff. You know, Rosie, of course, you know, she has all these flashbacks because she remembers everything. It'd be amazing to have to live 1,000 years, but I don't think I'd ever want it, because basically, if I lived 1,000 years, that means everybody I care about will probably just die before I would, because I'm immortal. Okay, that thing in the middle, I think it's called bowling. That thing, actually, I'm going to use rolls to, it is immune to all status effects, so everyone I've tried is immune to them. I guess it's like a robot. It has pretty good defenses, as you can see. Excuse me. And he just tried to rock Hashel. So the white apes, they are Earth. I'm gonna throw that. Actually, throw that. Yep, the Rave Twister. Oh, it's a multi. That must be that spinning gale-like thing. I think I know exactly what that is. Nope, not that. Midnight Terror. Throw it at one of these white apes. So this is what it does. I don't know if we seen this in the game yet, but there is an enemy early on, like the first disc, that can do that. I don't know, is it a boss? I don't remember. Yes, they even have little clubs on the side of them that you can barely see. So I'm gonna let Mr. Hashel go handle this. He knocked that out the park, so he can probably one-shot that thing. And now, you know, with fear, all its damage is halved. Dart gaining all of SP, and he don't even need it. I'm not much of a Dragoon user. I'm just more of a, as you see, I'm much more just an attacker. Some people go basically the entire game just using their Dragoons for everything. But look at that, double this damage, 654, that is power. Alright, Murder got a level up. So Dart's Moonstrike should be at another level. So let's see what his power has gone up to. It is at 240, so it's not bad, but it could be better. That's a stunning hammer. Basically does the same thing as the midnight as that terror item. Okay, so basically we're gonna discard it because I don't need it. It's just basically stuns enemies. Discard. Let's throw this crap out. What is there I need to throw out? Basically, I'm gonna keep all of these multi-hidden attacks because I'm gonna need them. Cause this next boss is a multi. It has multiple parts to it, so you know I want to actually attack this thing full on. That's a poison needle. It basically does the exact same thing. I did not want to walk forward, but you know, this game and its controls. Well, I'm gonna go back before I approach that. This, like I say, this is an optional boss. I'm gonna save it up real quick so we can do this. Like if I told you, if a character dies, that's one thing. Basically, if one of your character dies, that means the rest of them at the end of the battle get more experience. So, yeah. And you're gonna see exactly with all these boss fights coming up right after each other. You're gonna have so much money. You ain't gonna know what to do with it. You're gonna be buying stuff. You're gonna be making 10,000 to buy Ultimate War Gods and everything else like it's going out of business. This is basically a flashback with Rose, Zeke, and Diaz. Because basically when I came down here on my own personal playthrough about a month or so ago, I came down here and didn't even know what was going on. I thought it was just like an extra scene. Then this sword moves and I'm like, what the f... It seems the souls of the soldiers who died in the Dragon campaign have awakened. So basically, this is an optional boss. Welcome to the Polter armor. This thing can be pretty deadly. So you got the Polter helm, the Polter sword, and the Polter armor. You got the helmet. You got to kill them each all. But the first thing you want to do is kill the sword first. It's the one that does the instant kill attack. So speed up. We're gonna hit that on rolls. We are going to murder this thing. I'm gonna let Dart use his. I'm gonna let him use magic. So attack that sword and get rid of it fast. Look at that damage. Oh yeah, you already know what time it is. Oh, that's dancing right. Let me have that. They all dark elements, so if you got light element attacks, use them. This battle can be pretty treacherous. Well, just wail on it until it dies. It's got a few different tricks, so don't hesitate. Because I think I killed it in order. I think I killed the armor first, then I killed the helmet. It was like 3 separate battles. And I'm like, wow. So I didn't realize I could aim at other stuff. So now I know that. See, bam. 213, not too bad. Look at it's already on yellow. Like Rose hits so hard. I cannot see how nobody doesn't understand. She's the best character in the game. And she gets she's been doing this damage for a while now. Handle it, Hasher. If it dies, I think it's about to do that instant death attack right now. This is the instant death attack. Basically summons a giant ass hand. See that? Oh, a giant claw. Whoever it strikes up, goodbye, Hasher. Dead. And now the sword is gone. So now it causes command blocking. It can do this annoying shit. So basically now I can't attack with her. Last time I think my Dragoon got messed up. Come back to life, Mr. Hasher. So I'm gonna see, can a body purify cure this? I don't know. I don't know if it can or not, because I don't know if that's a permanent. Yep, it did. Yep, now time to kill the helmet. Let's go to work. But there is a very hefty reason of why you want to come down here and do this when you get a chance, because the reward is very good. Oh, and the helmet is almost dead. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record any tomorrow, because I know I'm gonna be busy a lot tomorrow, so I might be able to, might not be, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. So this is Fatal Blizzard right here. I know I'm gonna be busy a lot. Gotta go to the laundromat, and I'm gonna go to my sister's house for family gathering. So I might be able to pump something out when I get home. And that's the whiteout. And now the helmet is gone. Now time to wail on this armor. But before I do that, let's heal up everybody just to make sure everybody's good, everybody's topped off. I don't know, I just like I'm OCD like that. I just like to have my characters I like to have them topped off. Oh, here's the magic. I think this is the Black Rain. So this wouldn't do a lot to Rose anyway, because she's darkness element. Look at that, 1100 damage. That is ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna use our burnout just cause. I'm just gonna keep throwing up all these things just so I can free up more inventory. Basically, you're gonna get a really good attack item later, and you're gonna really like it. I gotta look up exactly how to do everything right so I can get it correctly. Alright, Miss Rose, keep it going. Oh, it's in the yellow. This thing was a lot harder when I was playing this the last time because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know what this thing could do. Oh, here's one. Alright, so I'm about to have to heal Hashel again because that's about to do a crap ton of damage to him. Yep, I knew it. Gonna do a lot of damage to him. Oh, she's gonna attack. Darta heal him. Cause she's doing some of the most damage, so you know I want her to go. And that's why we got good old healing fogs. Hash will probably be dead right now if he didn't have that dragon tailman on. Or basically if I had another Legends cast on him, he'd be called, and this thing wouldn't even be able to touch us. Once the sword is gone, it's not even able to touch us. And now it's on red. Once this thing dies, it's gone. Oh. And it's dead. That's how you kill that thing. I think I'm a bit over level for this part anyway. That sword right there, it's called the Soul Leader, is the whole reason you come down here and do this battle. Basically what the Soul Leader is that is Dart's most powerful weapon. There's only one other way to get it, and this is the first way to get it. So basically you kill it. I'll show you what it does in a second. So that's what these are. Armor of Vor, that's a pretty decent armor if I wasn't mistaken. And a Panic Bell. Panic Bell does the exact same useless thing. It inflicts panic on somebody. So let's do armed. So you see his Mind Crush, you see how his damage is? Watch how powerful this Soul Leader is. Bam, look at that, 75. Does 150 damage. But it's powerful, but health decays each turn. I'm gonna equip it anyway. We're gonna live on the wild side. So stuns are, oh yeah, we can equip that. Yes sir. Yes sir, we can equip that. So that comes in. I'm gonna discard that Panic Bell because I don't need it. It's just useless. Panic Bell, confusing my enemy, don't care. Same thing with the Poison Needle, don't need it. And now everybody's got the quick level up. So let's see, additions. And he's all 5 more times and he will have his last one, Omni Sweep. And that attack can hit so hard and combined with his already high attack power. I told you as a child, I didn't even know how good Hashel really could be. He's so fast and powerful. He could just dole out a lot of damage at once. Him and Rose, I didn't realize how strong Rose could be. Her strongest weapon, you won't get that until literally like the end of the game. So she's got some other weapons coming up, but she still is doling out some damage. Oh, here's some more of these enemies, the Weasels. I think it's called the Windy Weasel. Yep, the Windy Weasel. It's a wind element. And he missed. Kill it, kill it, baby. Please kill. And she missed. Okay, so let's see. Watch the power on this. Look at that. Look at that damage increase. That damage is well worth losing HP every turn. You can just heal that up by guarding, or if you don't feel like attacking, you can just guard and get HP back. Or if you really want to be ballsy, just put the therapy ring on it if you're really good, and therapy ring will help it really well. It'll just literally, it'll give you that 10% back, and you'll lose it. And it's like, well, almost like you getting that high attack power for nothing. Well, she still just shut Dart down with her damage, but that's still because he's not even using his final edition yet. But he'll catch up in damage pretty soon. I mean, I got healing potions just in case if he ever gets too low. This is gonna, alright. Remember what I said about charging spirits? When they charge that spirit, you need to kill it. So let's go ahead and move over to Rose. You kill this windy weasel. And she misses again. Haschel, please kill the windy weasel. Thank you. Or what I might do is I might just only equip this item before I fight bosses. That way, because I'm going to have to heal anyway with a boss fight. So that way I don't have to constantly use up all my healing items. Of course, we get another one of these useless attack balls. But that's the biggest reason you go down there, because the only other way to get the Soul Eater item is to... it's dropped by a random enemy in the next disc. And you won't see that enemy for quite some time. Now I'll show you exactly what your enemy does, because I remember grinding for it 10 years ago and I finally got it to drop it. I think it's like a 2, it's between a 2 and 8% chance. But that's the only reason to go down there is to fight the Pulse Armor, kill that, get the Soul Eater, and you can get that other armor that'll stop certain status effects. Oh, man, he confused that one. Bam. Just cracked him with a bone. Haschel, do what you do, my man. Rose, your turn. It still attacked even though it missed because she got that armor on. Oh, you guard. Just get some of your health back. Dart, you guard too. Get some of yours back. Haschel, finish it off. Like, I don't know what is it about me when I'm recording. Like, I kill stuff very fast. Like, some of these bosses, I literally do not kill them this fast. Because when I played Final Fantasy X 2 years ago, my brother Puff had literally said, he was like, man, he was like, you messed up Evray pretty bad. And Evray is one of them bosses that basically, when you see him, well, you never see this dragon coming. It was called the Worm, but it looks like a dragon to me. That thing will wreck you. It killed us so many times before we finally killed it. When I played it my second time, then I really destroyed. I messed that thing up bad. I basically just called it. I switched everybody in who had I switched everybody in who had. I switched everybody in who had a What did I do? I switched everybody in who had to get their AP. And then I literally just went to work on them. I went to work on them in terms I started letting everybody unleash their overdrives on them. I think Orin did like 7,000, almost 8,000 damage to him. And he only has like 32,000 HP, but whew, that thing was a monster. And what was devastating about it is it had this special attack called Poison Breath. When you saw him inhale, you knew it was trouble. It hit you, it did a crap ton of damage, and there it is, Omni Sweep. If it did a crap ton of damage, and if you didn't have anything that could stop poison, or you didn't have high enough defenses, it would really hurt. So see, Hex Hammer goes at 400. Omni Sweep starts at 3. So when that happens, it was so powerful, and it would poison you. So if Ornn, your strong one, basically your tank character of the main story, if he wasn't in there, basically he'd take a crap ton of damage, and then poison was very deadly in that game. So poison would just kill you. Sucks. Poison would just kill you. So we'd always lose, and if all 3 of your main party die, you lose. And we had to constantly refight that thing and refight it because we could not figure out how to kill that thing. And you couldn't summon Aeons with Yuna because she's not with the party at that time, so you basically just a sitting duck. So no Aeons to help you take hits or anything. You just gonna take it. Alright, time to see what Omni Sweep is all about. Look at that. That's just went in, all the kicks and all of that. And I always say the only thing that edges rolls for me over Hashel in terms of best character, you get her a bit before you get him. So now we're going to Veil Web. This isn't the 4th disc. This is basically, oh, is this the 4th disc? No, the 4th disc doesn't start until we get into another spot. This is just Veil Web, where we have to go meet that brother Diaz. We got to go see what he all about. I used to think as a kid that armor Lloyd is wearing, I used to think that was the Divine Dragon's armor. I used to think he used to wear it all the time. And I don't even know what kind of special armor that is. Now I can tell you the 4th disc is going to be very annoying with a lot of pieces and a lot of puzzles and all type of stuff, but I'm just going to literally walk you right through it, show you how to get through it, call it a day. It can be very annoying. Oh, we're entering Veil Web. There are new enemies here, but there are lightning enemies here, so you do have stuff that they don't have any elemental weakness at all, so yeah. I think that's a succubus. I think that's what it's called. Yep, I remember. It's called the succubus. Yeah, he one-shotted it. Oh, we'll let Rose guard again. Hey, Mr. Hashel, go do your work, bro. It looks so much cooler from the back. And he's still one-shotting stuff. That's why I say if you grind a little bit, this game is so simple. It makes it so much easier than having to constantly be struggling in battle and having those super long battles for no reason, because the killer is having to do random battles. So what you want to do, run across here, run down here. You can get this box or this tag ball, some other crap I'm about to sell. And as you can see down in the lower left, the brothers are down there. So the way you get to them is you got to go off this screen completely. Then these are those new little enemies. That thing in the middle can be real trouble if I'm not mistaken. These little guys ain't nothing, but that thing in the middle, the witch, is a light element creature, so if you have Rose's dark weapon equipped, it will do double damage. But like I said, you rarely ever fight any light based enemies in this game, and you've seen it, you've barely seen any of them. I think Dark can one-shot this thing. Anything that uses magic is pretty annoying in this game. Yep, I figured he could. I figured he had low defense. Yep, discharging spirit. You know what that means. Hassel, do your thing. And this is the first time I've ever used Omni Sweep for myself. I've never actually unlocked it. I've seen it, but I didn't really remember how it looked because I had never used it for myself. And as you can see now, you're getting almost 400 experience in battle. So that means you're getting about as much as you would if you fought that magic pot all the way in the first disc. So you go here and you go back here. This is how you get to the duo. So when you get back to them, there's another duo. They're different duo, but I don't know why they out there by themselves. So you know I'm finna sell these attack balls. I don't care. I'm about to sell the crap out of these things. They are useless. Basically, these are more Peddler brothers. Remember, Primero and Tercero? I guess that's how you say his name. I don't know. That's one of the pronunciations I'm not really understanding. But there's something I would like to say before I do end this video is, for anybody that's watching this, do comment what do you actually like about my videos. Because lately a lot of people, you know, like I say, they've been giving me all type of good gives me all good types of something good from Hassel. Everybody's been coming along and everybody's been coming for the ride. They've been so cool about it, so chill about it. What in the world makes, like, what do you enjoy about it? Oh, this is a smoke ball. I didn't realize I picked this up. You got this after the battle with the pulse armor. It makes you have 100% escape completely. I'm gonna sell it because I don't really run from battles at all. 100% sure escape. You guys want to use it, go ahead. But what I was saying is, I want to, what do you guys enjoy? Is it the way I talk? Is it my voice? Is it the game I'm playing? Like, what is it? So I can build on exactly, so I can bring you better content. That would probably be the best you could do. Oh, so I don't need that. Now I just need to talk to the guy that sells the items. No. Yep, see, he said say hi to them because I think they're all brothers. Yep, and buy me another one of those for the road. Buy me a mind purifier. We'll call it a day. And with that being said, this is probably where I'm going to end this video so I can pick up on another one. So with that being said, like I say, I'm ending this video now. I'm signing off. James the Whole Show. Leave me a comment. Anybody that's watching this, tell me what do you actually like about my videos. Anything. Is it the game? Like I said, is it the game? Is it my voice? Is it what I talk about? Is it I sound interesting? I sound calm? Like, give me some feedback. I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.